Why is the US-China rivalry about more than just trade? The answer is straightforward. This is a systemic competition spanning economics, technology, and security. US-China goods trade still runs at roughly $580 billion a year. And yet, both sides are deepening their confrontation. This slide explains it all. 3 decades of international relations research point to a structural pressure driving this rivalry, one that shows no sign of letting up. Today, let's look at the data. For a long time, the prevailing belief was that interdependence guaranteed peace. The more countries trade, the less war makes sense. That logic is breaking down. In 2022, the US dramatically tightened export controls on China, targeting high-performance AI chips and advanced manufacturing equipment. But the restrictions didn't stop there. Since 2023, the rules have been tightened further, and Japan and the Netherlands have aligned on key measures as well. China hasn't limited its response to rare earths, gallium, germanium, graphite. It has moved to restrict exports of critical minerals one after another. This is not economic policy. This is geopolitical weaponry. Interdependence can encourage cooperation, but in a crisis, it can also become a mutual vulnerability. That reality is now playing out in plain sight. The old Cold War was a competition measured in nuclear warheads. The new Cold War is a competition for technological dominance. There are 4 battlegrounds: artificial intelligence, quantum computing, 5G communications, and semiconductors. In AI-related patent filings, China has consistently outpaced the United States by a wide margin. That's what WIPO's 2024 report makes clear. The US has already added hundreds of Chinese companies and research institutions to its entity list. The Pentagon has stated it plainly. Technological competition is at the core of national security. And the competition doesn't stop at the Indo-Pacific. The EU and NATO have begun to frame China as a strategic challenge through the lens of economic security and the conflict with Russia. The boundaries of technology are becoming the new borders. The US-China rivalry is not a bilateral dispute. It is a force reshaping the world into 2 competing spheres. The United States is building new alliances. The Quad, the security dialogue among the US, Japan, Australia, and India. AUKUS is a trilateral security framework among the US, UK, and Australia, combining nuclear-powered submarine cooperation with advanced technology collaboration in AI, quantum computing, and more. China, for its part, has extended Belt and Road agreements and frameworks to around 150 countries. It's a quiet expansion of influence through infrastructure investment. The critical battleground is the Global South: Africa, Southeast Asia, Latin America. But most of these nations aren't choosing sides. They're strategically playing both powers against each other. There are Cold War echoes here. But the deep economic interdependence sets this apart from the US-Soviet confrontation in fundamental ways. There is one place where the new Cold War converges in its most dangerous form: Taiwan. TSMC holds more than 60% of the global foundry market. When it comes to advanced logic chips, 7 nanometers and below, TSMC accounts for the vast majority of global production. Around 50,000 vessels pass through the Taiwan Strait every year. It is the main artery of world trade. In 2022, the US embedded the Taiwan Enhanced Resilience Act into the National Defense Authorization Act for fiscal year 2023, significantly expanding support for Taiwan. Since 2024, that support has continued to accumulate through legislation, arms sales, and beyond. China has responded with military exercises. In May and October 2024, it conducted large-scale drills around Taiwan. Military tension is no longer a periodic crisis. It has become a constant, normalized pressure. Technological supremacy, military influence, economic leverage. Every element of the new Cold War converges on this one island. And a question remains. This structure, deepening rivalry while maintaining interdependence, where does it lead? Where do you think the factors capable of constraining this tension actually lie? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Think it through with data, not emotion. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. This channel analyzes world events through the lens of geopolitics, economics, and history. Not emotion, facts, not opinion, mechanisms. That's how we deepen your understanding of the world. Subscribe, and let's keep uncovering the truth together. Until next time.